Oh no, we got more. We're not done yet. Stage 11. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious to how long this event actually is. So yeah, it's like thinking about it. If I do decide to not summon and I don't summon on another whim, let's see if we can find a spirit gear. It doesn't look like we're gonna get one. Let's just go ahead and take a overray Emil. So if I do decide not to pull, that does leave me with because I'll do the tower, that'll give me 250 diamonds there, plus the 250 I'll have here, so I'll be close to like 3 multis again by the time that event starts on Monday. And I'll probably only use 2 multis for that. Mainly just because I don't want to, because we don't know what's coming next month, so I don't like to leave myself on empty before the PV drops at each month, because if something's going to come immediately that I'm going to want, then that's not good. Okay, I'll go back and get those. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal if I don't get the diamonds immediately. Because obviously I'll be doing this event for pretty much the next... That's the tough thing too, is like they expect people to farm this, while I think they're really expecting people to either pull what they want and kind of be done, or just farm as hard as you can for this next... So we have 5 days, essentially. 5 full days of farming this, and to just kind of be done with it by then. Because obviously, since Lazarus is a boss, the Konono event will be a raid event itself. So that does kind of limit people in what they can farm. So you gotta kind of pick and choose. What I may have to do with those older missions that they force you to use a Mirage Art is just save up my spirit gear and go back to those missions later and do it there. You know what, before we continue, let me actually look. Oh. It's just the final 2 tickets that are going to cost a bit. With what we have right now, we can get 3 out of the 5 tickets, so... Even if we can't get all 5 tickets for the end of this video, I'll definitely grab those 3 before we get on out of here. Whenever this event ends, because it seems like they really... Because the vague Spirit Gear event with Stan and Leon really had a lot less to do. I think it was like maybe like 6 or 7 missions total. It might be more than that, but I know it wasn't anything too like fantastic. I'm not going to take bag characters because it's not really dropping any bags. I mean, obviously, if it's my own... I mean, I have 10 bags, so you would think I'd be getting some, but it's like none are dropping. Maybe they don't drop till like the later stages, like the actual farming stages at the end. Let me see real quick. It wants us to use 1 Mirage Art. Maybe Sophie Spirit Gear can proc if we're really lucky. Nope. It's gonna be a lot of Spirit Gears I'm saving up to go back on these missions for. Yeah, like what are... Oh! It's not a date. There's 30 missions total. I'm dumb. I was like 430, 530. Like, okay, there's 30 missions. Really? 30? I wonder if they set it up so if you are actually someone who can beat all the missions, maybe you just get the Spirit Gear for everybody. I mean, I expect to at least get it to level 1 for Emil just by going through this one time, but it'd be nice if I could get close to level 3. Because that was my big issue with Stan and Vagues. I really had to farm hard for Vagues for definitely. I didn't get his during the time that his event was even around. We're gonna go ahead and use this because you only need 120%. I only get 5%. I don't know what percentage we got to there, but maybe it was enough. Nope. That spirit gear was definitely a bit too low. So we're like halfway there. So yeah, it'll probably just keep going at this steady pace of like, you know, like 500 per stage. So I expect like stage 30 to probably be close to like, I don't know, like 30,000 power, maybe at the max, which would actually be pretty hard. In that case, I'd probably end up taking, I'd probably have to take someone off and put Ix on there so I could kind of cheese it, maybe. But at the same time, because they really benefit, or not, they reward you for using Spirit Gear characters. So I wonder, because I used Ix on the last Spirit Gear event, even though it wasn't his event. We just need to do damage here, so I think, you know what, let's just use Sophie. I don't think that was enough damage. I don't know if that, we needed like 1,000 or 10,000. Well, that was 10,000, so hopefully that did it. So yeah, we're gonna have to really kind of blow through these, if there's 30 of these, because I did want to put this as a full event up on the channel. So those who actually have made it through this much of the video, major props to you. Let's just go ahead and grab Kyle. I wonder why these Spirit Gears are hitting for so low. I mean, I did see resist for the Spirit when we used Kyle's on that previous mission a couple missions ago. But it does seem there, so you can pretty much get 4 diamonds, 4 times 30. So you get 120, so they basically substituted. So if you paid attention to how much diamonds you normally get on a story chapter, you can get 60 on each difficulty. So they pretty much set it up that way. Okay, we only need 1 mirror chart here, so this will work. So they set it up so you can get 120 diamonds from this event if you do everything. I think I actually have Sophie set to healing, so we want to kind of change that, actually. I don't even know if I even have first aid on her. I don't even think I do, but you never know. So yeah, with the rate that this currency is going up, I am very, I'm definitely, I don't want to say definitely, but I'm like 90% sure I'm not going to summon anymore. Just because we were so close to, you know, getting high amounts of currency, so I feel like I'll be able to get a lot of bags for... And we'll also test out before... It's going to be a long video, I apologize, but we will test out how much the bags actually give us for Emil. Because obviously they may have done the same thing like they did with the last event, where in the beginning you get like a lot of shards, but then after a while it goes down to being just like 3 per bag, or per like 200 bags or whatever. Oh, that only hit one enemy. I didn't realize they were so spread out. It's not gonna happen for a while, but it'll be nice when Sophie does get a decisive mirror shard or an overray. See, we're getting 1,200 of those now. I'm pretty sure you only need 100 for the first stage of the Spirit Gear. I think it's like, because it's 600 for the final one. I think it's like 100, 200, then like, I think it just goes up by 100 for each. So 100, 200, 300, 400, and then 600. It's on the main page, so we'll go ahead and look at it. And obviously, if I'm obviously going to run out of AP during this, so I will obviously spend some of my diamonds to do a refill. We should only need 1 refill anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So what was I at? I was at like 180, so we should be at close to 300 diamonds by the time we're at the end of this event. So I'll have 300, I'll get 250, so we get 550. by the time the Kanono... Yeah, so I'll do 2 multis for the Kanono, see if we get lucky, if we can get, Lazarus, or if we can get any of the Kanono's, decisive Mirror Darts. We just need damage here, so let's go ahead and use this. See, that's a... Okay, so whoever's, Kyle that was a strong Kyle. Oh, and the enemies are starting to get harder to where we can actually do the damage. Probably my favorite Mirror Dart in the entire game. Oh, Sophie actually leveled up. She must have been close to whatever she is now. I mean, we'll see it in just a second. I don't even need... It'd be nice if the... So we got like 10 more after this. So because I have Kyle's Spirit Gear at 5, all these shards I'm getting for him, I can't even do anything with. I don't even know if you can like sell them for... It'd be cool if you could like sell them for like prisms or something. You might be able to, and I'm just being stupid, but I've never actually tried. Because I think I went over with Melina as well. I got Melina's to 5, and I was just like... I was still farming it because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, once again, I apologize for this lengthy... I didn't think this event would be this long, but they did say challenge quest, so I guess this is that equivalent. We're still at a point where we don't really need to do too much. And obviously, Emil's getting that reduced damage because he doesn't have a Spirit Gear equipped. Einzelf Hour. Okay, so we got that. More for Sophie. See, like, Sophie... Oh, okay, so now we're getting to the next stage. So we'll get 20 more for everyone here. So I assume it's like... Okay, so we got 10 at level 10, 20 at level 20. We'll probably get 30 at level 30. I should be able to get Emil to 2-star just from the farming here. Or not even the farming, the stages here. Let's see, if we refresh one more time, once, let's see if we can find a Spirit Gear. We can't. Alright, let's just go ahead and take, Vague. Because I know, my friend Rita's Vague is very, very strong, so he'll be able to handle whatever. See, and like, we're already at, we're 2/3 of the way through, and it's only at 11,000. So I'm expecting the highest stage, oh, hello. Oh, but they're still, like, nothing. I think there's 3 fights on this map from what I saw. Yeah, because each 10 floors should be like a boss fight. Okay, so we had dark, now we have light. I'm not going to waste my Mirror Darts till the final stage. You know, like Kyle's regular Mirror Dart, like it's okay because he's got a Spirit Gear equipped, but okay. So this should finish off whatever we have left. But obviously Kyle's regular Mirror Dart, it's free, so it's not gonna do any like crazy damage like all those other Mirror Darts you just saw. We'll save Kyle's Spirit Gear art for when we really need it. See, like 5,000 for that. Like obviously I'm gonna farm the boss stages. Yes, we're gonna use some diamonds to refill.